everyone. In chapter 3 of Rich Dad Poor Dad, Kiyosaki dives into something many of us overlook while chasing our careers and paychecks. Our own businesses are our own financial engine. Now, don't get me wrong, this isn't about quitting your job or starting a company tomorrow. It's about building and focusing on your assets, your personal wealth engine, and learning to let your money work for you. In this chapter, I learned how mindset and action together can separate the employee from the owner. So, today I'll share my takeaways and understandings from it. So, let's dive into chapter 3, Mind Your Own Business. The first big lesson of this chapter is simple but powerful. Focus on your own business even if you have a job. Kiyosaki explains that most people spend their lives working for someone else, climbing the corporate ladder and thinking that it will make change or it will make them rich. Meanwhile, they ignore their own personal and financial growth, the assets they could have been building on the side. When I read this, I thought about my own habits, how easy it is to get lost in day to day work, paying bills and chasing promotions, while our own money and skills lie dormant. Rich Dad says you must mind your own business, your financial business, focus on building assets that generate income. So, this part made me realize that jobs are just one tool, but they should never be the only way we build wealth. Kiyosaki emphasizes that your business does not have to be little company. It can be anything that puts money in your pocket without you trading for hours for it constantly. Examples: rental properties, stocks that pay you dividends, royalties from creative work, and side projects that grow over time. I realized that my businesses isn't just a job. It's also the way I use my skills, time, and money to build something that works for me, even while I sleep. He also points out that employees often confuse their jobs for their wealth, thinking a promotion or a bigger paycheck equals financial freedom. But in reality, unless you're building assets, your financial growth is capped by how many hours you can work. Here's the part that hit me the most. Robert stresses the importance of financial discipline. It's easy to earn money, but what do you do with it? Most people spend it. The rich, on the other hand, invest it into other assets. When I read this, I thought about my own spending habits. How often I buy things for just comfort or status rather than putting money into something that will generate income? That's the real difference. Rich Dad's advice: don't work for money, build or acquire assets that work for you. It's about creating a financial engine, something that grows while you focus on other things. The mindset shift, the most important takeaway here is the mindset. It's not just about the knowledge about the assets and the liabilities, it's about taking responsibility for your own financial future. You can have a secure job, but you still need to mind your own business. That means paying attention to opportunities, building assets steadily, learning about investments, taxes, and cash flows. When I read this, reminded me that time is one of the most valuable assets. Every day spent only working for someone else is a day not spent building your own financial growth. For me, chapter 3 reinforced the idea that we cannot rely solely on our jobs to make us wealthy. It's about taking control of your financial growth, investing in assets no matter how small it is, thinking long term instead of living paycheck to paycheck. And this chapter taught me to ask myself the following questions: what am I doing that will keep earning for me tomorrow? Am I minding my own financial business or just working for someone else? How can I grow my assets steadily even while I focus on my career? And that's the essence. Wealth comes from building and owning that generate income, not just trading hours for money. Chapter 3 reminded me that my financial freedom is my responsibility. And the sooner I start building my own asset engine, the sooner I step out of the rat race.